I made over $100 today in option premium, and I invested over $1,000 into monthly paying dividend funds that are going to set me financially free. I am purchasing my paycheck. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video I'm going to talk about all the assets I purchased today, as well as the option premiums I collected. But if you're new to the channel, this is an income generating account where we sell cash secured puts, covered calls, do credit spreads, and collect dividends in order to generate that consistent income every single week. And if you haven't already, help me out. Subscribe to the channel. I want to get to 5,000 subscribers. Make sure you leave a comment and a like. Let me know down below if you made any new purchases to your portfolio today, or if some of the ones I made are interesting to you. Let's talk about it in the comments below. And with that said, first thing I want to do is go right to my trade history. Full transparency, as always. So my favorite way to generate income, and my personal opinion, the most effective way to grow accounts, small, mid-size, large, regardless, is to sell options. But remember, guys, nothing I say should ever be taken as financial advice. I am just a guy on YouTube documenting my journey. So when you sell a cash secured put, you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. You're essentially getting paid to go shopping. So what I did is I agreed to buy a couple different funds, PLUG, Hertz, the rental car, and BBAI. I extended open contracts I had on them. So I had already agreed to buy these funds months or maybe even years ago. And what I do is I add more time to the contract. I keep the expiration, or change the expiration date out maybe 30 to 60 to 90 days. And when I do that, I get paid another credit. This is on top of all the money I've already collected. So as you can see with BBAI, $40, Hertz, $33, and PLUG, $30. I rolled all those positions to February 27th. I'm still agreeing to buy them. Haven't changed it. Nothing about the contract other than the timing. So I love option selling. I can just roll positions, and I have rolled positions for years, collecting income every single month. It's basically a better form of a dividend or a distribution. So option-wise, $103 today. I still have plenty of option premium out there for me still to collect this week. Anything with the expiration date of 1/30, I am trying to roll this week to capture more premium, because next week all my monthly payers are going to pay, and they are going to pay well. But before I talk about that, let's talk about all the assets I purchased today. And even before I do that, I want to give a quick shout out to my Premium General group. But I want to give a quick shout out to the wonderful Premium Generals. This is an exclusive group where I post private content such as educational videos on how to sell cash secured puts, how to sell covered calls, how to do credit spreads, debit spreads, as well as private portfolio updates. And any trade I am making, this group knows right when I'm making it. A lot of the times I'm doing the video and I make the trades in there. And then finally, on top of that, you get to be in every single video. So if you want to see your name, join us, and you might learn something along the way, have some fun. And with that being said, guys, let's jump back into the video. Okay, we're back in the channel, and as I said in the intro, I spent over $1,000 today on purchasing new assets, purchasing positions that are buying my paycheck. I believe, for me, the best goal is to have monthly paying dividends cover my entire month's expenses. So I take income generated from option premium, from weekly paying dividends, and a little bit of margin, and I invest it into my monthly paying funds. So let's take a quick look here at some of the purchases I made today. So the first thing I want to call out, PDI. I didn't make any purchases, but that's my favorite monthly paying fund. I have 1,000 shares. My goal was to get to 1,000. I love calling that out, and I'll probably call it out in every video, because whenever I set a goal and I reach it, I celebrate the wins. I hold myself accountable when I don't reach my goals, but I also celebrate when I do. And PDI, I wanted to get to 1,000 shares, and I did, and I'm excited. The Cornerstone funds, CLM, CRF, I would like to get these to 3,000 shares apiece by the end of 2026. That's a lofty goal, but I think with consistent purchases, I can get there. So let's talk about CLM first. I purchased a total of 15 shares today. Just double check. Yep, 15 shares. And that brings my total up to 1,700 shares. I'm over halfway. My average cost is $8.23. So hopefully it goes down lower tomorrow and I can buy some more. I know, unpopular opinion, but the cheaper the asset, the easier it is to get long-term success. So I like down days better than up days. I've made more money in bear markets than bull markets. So next one, Cornerstone CRF. I made quite a few purchases today, including ones just recently with the Premium Generals. I purchased 55 total shares today. That's a lofty expense, 55 shares, bringing me up to 1,835 shares. Wow, I am approaching 2,000 shares of this one. I'm going to get this one to 3,000 shares first, but still, it's just crazy to think that I just started investing into monthly paying funds for this account roughly maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago, maybe 3 months, two months ago. So it's crazy to think how fast I've grown the account from the monthly payers. The next thing I did is I added to my T-SPY position. I want to get 200 shares of this. I don't really have a timeline, but I did purchase 13 shares today, 2 different purchases, an 8 and a 5 block, 145 total shares. I love that. Getting closer and closer to that 200 share goal total, which will be $60 a month paying me. That's awesome. $60 a month every month. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you pair that in with a bunch of other funds, and it just, every little bit counts. $60 would cover my phone bill. So just like that, view it in terms of coverage. So $60 for my phone bill. PDI pays $200 for the month. That covers electric and gas. The Cornerstones each pay $200 a month. That's $400. That's pretty close to the mortgage, getting closer to it. So it's just one of those things where monthly bills, monthly distributions, paying all my bills. That's a fantastic feeling. And then TDAC, we purchased 4 shares, bringing me up to 25 total shares. I don't really know what I want to get to with this. This is a fund that I've never owned before. The Premium General Group turned me on to it. So it's just not one that I've owned before. I don't have a lot of historical knowledge on it, or really any. So it's one that I've got a starter position, and we'll see. Maybe it'll be a larger part of the portfolio going forward. I am trying to buy 1 or 2 shares every week, but outside of that, that is the extent of it. And then the last position I want to talk about, XPay. I did basically I asked which one of these funds I should invest in from the Premium Group, a poll, and XPay was the one that won, which is the one I wanted to win. When it gets to that $49, I know it's going to get there. I can feel it. When it gets to there, that's when I'm going to start entering this position. So XPay will become part of this portfolio. And then another one is GOF. I haven't made any purchases on it yet, but this is another one I do want to add to the fund. So if possible, guys, let me know in the comments below if you think I should add any other ones. Specifically, I'm looking for monthly pairs, not weekly pairs. I already get paid $250 a week on weekly dividends, so that's more than enough. Pair that in with option income. I don't need any more weekly pairs. More so monthly pairs that don't pay the last week of the month, because if we take a quick look here in my dividends, guys, PDI monthly pair, Cornerstone, CRF, CLM monthly pair, ORC monthly pair, they all pay that last week of the month. And, right there, $640. If I could get $640 to pay me the second, the third, or the first week of the month, that'd be fantastic. Preferably the second or third. So let me know in the comments below, guys, if you have a monthly payer and it's paying that second to third week of the month. That would just be perfect for this account. And on top of that, I know I'm putting a lot of ramifications, but if possible, I don't really want it to be a yield max fund. So with that said, guys, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the national championship game also. I loved it. I was hoping Indiana would kind of blow up Miami, but the close game made it more exciting, and I loved it. So let me know if it went the way you thought, or if you thought Miami was going to get the win. But either way, I'll see you in the next one.